Good morning, friends. Happy Thursday. Welcome back to, I believe we're on day 4, aren't we, of part 2 of this plan of faith that works when life doesn't by Rick Warren. We are going back into James again this morning. So I've got my Bible open to James chapter 2, verses 19 and 20. So join me if you have your physical Bible in front of you, or if you are using the YouVersion Bible app, then just use your drop-down menu and find James chapter 2, verses 19, 20. Grab your coffee, take a little sip. I'm going to do the same. And just ask God to prepare your hearts and your minds to hear His word. Personally this morning, let Him speak to you just where you're at, and let's dig in. Okay. You say you have faith, for you believe that there is one God. Good for you. Even the demons believe this, and they tremble in terror. How foolish. Can't you see that faith without good deeds is useless? So we are speaking about faith without works again, friends. And our devotional, real faith is more than just believing. Did you know the devil believes in Jesus? So do the demons. But you won't find any of them in heaven. Why? Because saying you believe in Jesus doesn't mean you have faith in Him. It also doesn't mean you trust Him to fulfill His promises. James says faith is more than just intellectual knowledge. Faith is something you do. It's active, not passive. Real faith involves making a commitment to trust in Jesus. Now, this doesn't mean we can earn our salvation. The Bible says, "For it is by grace we have been saved, through faith, not by works, so that no one can boast." What James is saying is that our belief and commitment to Jesus are reflected in the things we do. Our deeds, our good deeds, are evidence of our real faith and trusting, our real and trusting faith. Our good deeds are evidence of our real and trusting faith. Maybe you're struggling to make sense of why your relationship with Jesus doesn't seem to be working. Could it be you're not putting your faith into practice? The Bible says, anyone who doesn't breathe is dead, and faith that doesn't do anything is just as dead. And that's in this same chapter of James, a little further in verse 26. The word "you see," James used over and over, is do. His message is very clear. Real faith shows up in your lifestyle. Your faith should change you and the things you do. What can you do today to show others your faith in Jesus? How can you serve them, support them, encourage them, and even show them how your faith is changing you? There's no better time than right now to take a stand for Jesus Christ and demonstrate your faith. As 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verses 13 and 14 says, "Stand firm in the faith. Be courageous. Be strong. And do everything with love." And our Talk It Over questions for this morning's contemplation and journaling. How are faith and deeds both a part of a growing Christian's life? What are some ways your life shows you have a meaningful relationship with Jesus? So as you spend some time with that, just some things that are coming up for me are, do you try to control things in your life? Do you accept things that happen and just trusting that that God has a reason for perhaps taking something away, or just any kind of an event that might be troubling, or that you question and you wish that you could change, or you want to change, or you're not happy with the with the circumstances in your life, or as I say, something happening, an ending, or how easily do you let it go? How easily do you just say, okay, I accept this, I don't like it, but I trust it's happening for my good. I trust that God has, it's part of His plan for my life. And as I continually say, His plans are good. So we can, with our faith and trust in Him, we can let things go a little bit easier and not dwell on them, not question them, just accept them with faith and trust. So that's what came up for me, and I just wanted to add that, wondering if any of that resonates for you in your life, and if not, then as I say, just spend a little time with this, and just ask God how He's speaking to you this morning, how this applies, maybe how you can just take some small action, like take a small act of faith in something that you do, in the way that you, just the way that you can show others you have faith and that you trust in God, and that let that encourage them as well. The next time that they're facing something that they're struggling with, just let your actions be encouragement for someone else. Okay, that's it for this morning. I will see you all tomorrow morning for day 5 as we wrap up the week. Not wrapping up the plan yet, but we wrap up the week. Join me tomorrow morning as we continue on. Have yourselves a wonderful Thursday, and I'll see you all soon. Love you. Bye for now.